YouTube, welcome back to a new review. So today we will be reviewing Rusty's Cruiser Mirrors, as you can see in the video and thumbnail and title. So I bought her off eBay along with Ed Trunken, Carlo Maserati, Larry Camper, and a few other cars, which you can check out that video. Link will be in the description. And yesterday I put up a poll on my Instagram story whether I should review Rusty's Cruise or Intro Ramon. And I think the votes was like 6 for Intro Ramon and 14 or 15, maybe even 16 for Rusty's Cruise. So obviously Rusty's Cruise won. And so Rusty's Cruise Mirrors in her Rusty's paint job appeared in the Florida 500 when she was racing, like when Lightning decided to give her a first chance at racing so she could race in the Florida 500. And obviously, if you've seen Cars 3, you'll know that she ended up winning and beating Jackson Storm by flipping over him. It was a little bit like this. Yeah, it was a little bit like that, I guess you could say. Except Cruz was up in the air, she wasn't touching Storm. But so let's take a look at Cruz, shall we? So first we'll take a look at her collector card. So here's the stand. You mustn't lose the stand because the collector cards, it's a lot easier to display them with a stand. So here's the Rusty's 95. So there's the 95 with the black and grey outline, Cruise in blue lettering and Rusty's in red lettering with a yellow background. It starts on the first half, it's light yellow, and then the bottom half it's dark yellow. And there's the metallic foil Cars 3 logo on the back. So let's take a look at Rusty's Cruise herself. So Rusty's Cruise here. So let's take a look at her. So she has brown eyes with blue eyelids, and then they've got her lip, and there's her lips here, and we've got her headlights. Okay, they're black, grey, whitish, and they have the red. And there's the red Lightyear tires, which are very similar to Cars 3 Lightning McQueen's, but yeah, very similar to Lightning McQueen's tires, but not exactly the same. And then we've got the same Rusty's 95 Cruise thing that was on the collector card, which I can't be bothered explaining again, but yeah. And then we have the tailpipes here, I guess. So I forgot what they're called. I think they're tailpipes. I forgot really. And then there's roof flaps. I think there's I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting what these things are called. But then there's the same on here. But this 5 goes over onto the back, goes into a stripe, and then there's 95 on here. And there's the CRS logo, which is the manufacturer of Cruise Mirrors. There's a red tail light. And once again, I forgot what that's called. I'm sorry, but now we're going to do some comparisons. First, we're going to compare her to a mini racer, the mini racer Rusty's Cruise. So, yeah. So now we'll be comparing her to Dinoco Cruiser Mirrors, which are actually the same model. They're the same model of car, just different paint jobs, really. So now we'll be showing her with the other next generation racer models. So here's Jackson Storm's model, and there's the Cruiser Mirrors model, which only Jackson Storm and Cruiser Mirrors share those models. So then we have the Tim Treadless model, which I'll be using Ryan inside Laney as an example. And then, last but not least, we have the Danny Swerves model. Sorry about that, the camera's shaking there. Which, for the Danny Swerves model, I'm going to use Ed Trunken as an example. And then, last but not least, we'll be showing Cruz Ramirez with the lineup of Rusty's races. So, here's Lightning McQueen in Cars 1, Cars 2, the start of Cars 3, and the end of Cars 3. And then not the end of Cars 3, after his crash. So, thank you YouTube for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, favourite, share, and I'll see you all in the next video.